Hey, welcome to my channel, Blossom and Rise. It's your girl, Amber Choisella, Psychic Medium and Divine Feminine here. And I'm giving you an update of my life as well as my twin flame journey. So I'm going to timestamp where I'm talking about my RV and my twin flame journey. So look below for the description box to see where I stop at, okay? But if you're interested, follow me, okay? So let's see, I bought my RV in September. So I think it's like 30 feet long. It's in a shed right now. It's for like weather protection, but I don't know if you guys can see that, like how long it is back there, but we're gonna go have an inside view of it. I haven't remodeled. I contemplated like doing this after I remodeled, but I haven't done that yet. So this is what she looks like. Her name is Betsy. I named her Betsy. I don't travel in her yet. I'm trying to see. Okay, I don't travel in her yet. I'm stationary, but she's in there. Okay, so let's go inside, shall we? Okay. I'm in sunny California. Well, I've always been in California, but you know. Okay, so we're going inside now, and it's kind of dark in here, but all right. So this is my living area here. This is my living room. This is where I will be doing most of my readings, on this table right here. I do have like an altar space that's up there with my plants, and you know, I plan on having more plants eventually. Here is the dining area, and then you can see my bedroom in the back. Okay, so now I'm back inside and I'm sitting here. Like I said, this is where you guys can't see the table, but the table's here, and this is where I do my readings, okay? So why did I decide to live in an RV, you may ask, okay? You know, if you would have asked me a year ago if I was going to be living in an RV, I would have been like, fuck no, like, why would I live in an RV for, you know? But it wasn't until I embarked on my twin flame journey, and I just decided I wanted to be alone. I wanted to live a more minimalistic lifestyle. I was feeling like material things don't really matter to me. I don't need all this space. I didn't want to be around neighbors, like in an apartment. I don't know where I really want to live yet to buy a house. So I was like, you know what, an RV is gonna, you know, do it. So I started manifesting quickly. I had less than a month to find an RV. I had like a certain price range too. And I bought the RV. It had some issues with it. But it was just kind of like everything, like every issue that came apart, it was like there was an immediate solution to follow it. So like I feel like Spirit has literally been following me ever since on this journey. And I don't regret it. People are like, are you going to travel in it? And I'm like, you know, I don't know if I'm going to travel in it. I might travel in it later down the road, but where I'm at right now, I just want to be stationary. And I want to remodel. So that's why I was kind of like hesitant on, you know, giving you guys like a short tour, because I think I'll do another one. I'll do another video once I have remodeled and the place looks exactly how I want it to look. But, everything's arranged how I want it to be. Everything is good. I'm happy. Like, that's the most important part, is that I'm happy about my space and where I'm at. And then I have Mendo here. Mendo. My little baby. And he's adjusted. He's had a little rough time of adjusting, but he's here. It's good. I don't know for the foreseeable future. Like, I mean, I can only be in the here and now, and right now, this is where I'm at. This is how I'm feeling. I feel really good about living in an RV. Like I said, if you would have asked me this a year ago, I would have been like, fuck, no, I'm not living in an RV. Like, what is that? Why? You know, but it's different. It's definitely different. And, I live on a property of where my sister lives. So she's a neighbor. Like, I see her, sometimes. I mean, our schedules are completely different. So she works swing shifts, so she gets off late and I work a regular, you know, 8 to 4:30 shift, 9 to 5 shift or whatnot, so I barely see her. But it's nice. It's like I know she's not too far away. And if I don't want to come out, I don't come out. Mostly I don't. I work my job in the day, and then I do readings and my mentorship, my mediumship mentorship. I do that too. I am just happy. Like, life is flourishing. I'm flourishing. Everything is good. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions or anything that you would like to see with my full-time RV living, or if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And yeah, I assume that I'll be making more videos about this topic. I'm not really sure yet. We'll see. But yeah. Okay. Now, the twin flame journey update. Okay, so I think that I'll link my last video, my twin flame update, right here. So I'm living in an RV now, right? Me and my twin have we're reconciling, moving towards union, and I want to tell you how that happened. So I started doing affirmations, positive affirmations, things that I wanted to manifest in the here and now. So I had about like 4 or 5 affirmations that I put on my phone as reminders and as alarms, silent alarms. So they would come up and would, you know, remind me of like what it is that I'm trying to manifest, and, you know, the feeling of it. So when you're manifesting things, no matter what you're trying to manifest, you have feelings like as if you already have it. Okay, like when I saw this RV, I had Minda with me, and I knew, I was like, this is gonna be for me. I know this is the one for me. I just knew it, and I left. And the previous owner was like, well, I'm gonna show other people, and if I'm gonna call you tonight, and it's either they're gonna, you know, pay for it or it's yours. So if someone doesn't buy it tonight, it's yours. And I'm like, okay, because I was the first one to see it. And I left knowing, like, I manifested. I'm like, this is it. This is it. I didn't feel any nervousness about it. I was like, this is going to be the one, and it was the one, right? By RV. So it's the same thing with my affirmation. Like, one of my affirmations I did was, I am so happy and excited that me and my counterpart have constant and harmonious communication. And that's what I did. And that's what's happening. He reached out to me 2 weeks ago, to date, whenever I post this, but at the time it's been 2 weeks, that we've been talking, and his whole energy has shifted, like, within, like, he was really in and out for a year. It's a year now. And, you know, every time we went into separation, I focused on myself, I focused on my business, and, he was doing the same, like, as we're talking and whatnot, like, he told me today, like, he just got, like, his independent contracting license in, like, 3 states. And I'm like, wow, like, you're really bossing up. I'm like, we're totally in alignment with each other. It's so awesome. But it's like, you have to, in separation, like, you have to focus on your own work. Like, I would tell him, like, he would come back in. I'm like, you need to do the work. You need to do the work. And, like, while we're reconciling things, you know, like, we're not quite to union yet. We're definitely reconciling. And because he's in another state right now, he's in Michigan, but he plans on coming back to California. And I mean, as things are going, like, we're gonna be a union. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we're moving towards, you know, being together. But, you know, you have to, like, I took this course, about twin flames and union, and it was, the only thing I was missing was, like, what was it? She talked about divine timing happening now. And I was like, yeah, because the time, there's no, like, real time. Time only exists on Earth. And the universe is not. It's all about energy. It's all about vibration, right? Like, you co-create with the universe, right? And that's messages that have been coming out a lot in my Patreon. So, side note, I am on Patreon. I do daily guided messages, okay, from Spirit, and I also do daily check-ins between divine masculine, divine feminine energies. So if you're interested in that, check out the link down below in the description box about my Patreon. yeah, I do readings every day. And I do personal readings as well. You can schedule a session with me if interested by clicking the link down below as well. I do them live, so either through Zoom or by phone. Okay, so if you're interested, side note. But so I started believing like this is happening now. We're talking now. We're working on our relationship now. And I'm not lying. 2 weeks later, he hit me up. And his energy was just different. Like, I've been feeling him shifting throughout the time that we're in separation, because I'm psychic and we're super connected. And it was just super validating that he was like, no, like, I recognized what was wrong. I did the work. He's like, I really worked on my mental health. Like, I really worked on my mental health during this time, and I had to do work, you know, and I've grown a lot. And I can tell that he, like, his energy just feels different. Like, he's just, a lot of blockages have been healed, cleared up. Sorry, another one of my alarms went off. I was trying to avoid that. But no, I have constant alarms that go off throughout the day to remind me. So now that those affirmations have been fulfilled, I'm going to work on new affirmations for things that I want to happen, and not just in my twin flame connection, but in my life overall. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a manifesting fucking queen in my divine feminine power, 100 fucking %. Okay, 100%. And this journey is really about healing what needs to be healed. And it's your self-healing journey. It's really, your counterpart is a catalyst for you to do this self-healing work. Really, that's what it is. And then once that's done, then you guys can come together and heal and can continue healing, because there's trust that's been broken between me and him, because he comes back, he leaves. He comes back, he leaves. And so I'm like, you know, I want to believe that this is a time, you know, and I'll tell him, like, I'm thinking negative. Tell me something positive, help me. And he just says the most beautiful fucking shit. I'm just like, you really are for me. Like, you understand me in a way that you know what needs to be said to get me back to this vibrational balance with you, you know? So I would say, if you take out anything from this video, like, practice those affirmations, practice on manifesting what it is that you want. Don't think about what's happening now. Think about what you are trying to bring to yourself now, and believe it. Feel that it's happening. Feel it. I guess it was easier for me to believe in the affirmations that I was creating, because I was feeling his shift. I was feeling his love. Like, for once, like, his energy of how he really felt about me, like, really opened up. I mean, he's told me how he really feels about me, how he feels about this connection, but it wasn't until, like, these last few months I've just feeling the shift, and his energy's just being with me, and more consistently, you know what I mean? And you have to really be in touch, okay? And I've been having hella signs. That's another thing, hella signs, guys. Like, his higher self told me that he was going to be sending me signs. And I remember one day I was driving, and I was so frustrated, and because I've been seeing all these signs and nothing was happening at the time, and I'm like, you know, I feel super defeated. And like, right when I said that, there was a car that was to my right side of me, and it had, the first 3 letters was my birth date, 0126, right? And immediately after that, a car came in front of me, and it was his initials, and then 0579, which is his birth date, May, you know, 1979. And I was just like, wow, sorry, no, it's okay. And so it's like, seeing all these signs, and it's like, okay, well, I'm seeing these signs. I was getting frustrated, like, nothing is happening. I kept seeing his name, I kept seeing his initial, I kept seeing his birthday, the 26th. That's the day, that's our birth date, that's the day that we're both born. I kept seeing 26, and I'm just like, what is going on? And I'm just super impatient, like, it should be happening now, it should be happening now. And it happened. Spirit guided me to reach out to him, and I sent him the same message that he sent me, like, when he first reached out to me back in the summertime. And he responded, and all he said was, I think of us a lot, just so you know. And I was like, whoa, like, something so small meant so much, you know what I'm saying? And then a week after that, the floodgates of communication just opened, and I just kind of been rolling with it. But I mean, I have to be honest, I get scared. I get my anxiety rides high, because usually at the 2-week mark is when he would just disappear. And it's been 2 weeks, and like we've been video chatting, we've been talking throughout the day, and he's like, I'm here for this, like I'm here to stay this time. And I'm like, well, you know, he's like, I'm gonna prove to you, I promise you that we're gonna make this work out, you know. And so he's taking the lead on this, and that's what it should be, you know what I mean? So it's like, if you've been receiving signs about your counterpart, like, do not lose hope. You know, their higher self is communicating with you, the universe is communicating with you. Just be in alignment and co-create with the universe. Co-create, okay? You're a creator. You manifest whatever it is that you want, okay? Believe that. It's the truth. So that's all I got, guys. Like, my update, things are pretty good. Like, a lot of growth, a lot of transformation, a lot of change in my life, and it's all for the best. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, I would like you to, at Blossom and Rise. I do go live on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I will answer one submitted question from my followers, okay? And you send that through my DM. And then once I say gotcha, you know that I'll be answering your question live on Instagram at that time. So if you're interested, and I don't know why you wouldn't, go ahead and check me up on Instagram. And then again, I'm on Patreon as well, where I do daily messages. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and check me out over there. And it's all love, guys. And thank you for letting me share my journey with you. If you guys have similar experiences, or you have any other questions about how to manifest your counterpart, comment down below. All right? If not, I'll catch you on the next video, and thank you. Oh, and if you like what you heard, please like, subscribe, and share the content, because that's how my channel grows. All right, guys, I love you, and I'll see you sooner than later. Bye for now.